The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria will sail across the world in search of the quickest route to Asia, something better than the long ride around Africa, mercantilism, astrolabes, and the rudder. They'll all help us navigate across this globe. The Renaissance fueled an age of exploration. We sail around the world and go from new land to new land. Every time I land, I produce a problem. Germs and guns on my European boats. There's a nice native I'd like to enslave. Deadliest diseases without the cure. We're almost out of food. Call the natives. They teach us how to grow food and survive in the lands. We're all explorers from around Europe. Claim some new lands and put down my nation's flag. If you're just a small group of natives, please do not resist. You can be a part of our religion. Shiver me timbers, your religion is just crap. Become a follower of Christ. We like to make new converts. Ain't no happy times for these native people, and a little something we call the Columbian Exchange. That's my man Columbus. Thanks to Ferdinand and Isabella of Spain, he got his chance and made his claim in search of those herbs and spices. When the explorer finally reached the lovely Aztec Empire, it was the Spanish conquistador Hernan Cortez, ready in armor. Looking like some gods, these Spaniards came in, striking fear into the Aztecs so unfit to win. They conquered them with guns and disease, and they went back with all of those triple G's. The sudden influx of gold from the empires being conquered created quite the fuss in Europe. Inflation struck, but this new little route helped these Europeans in more ways than one. Oh, those British, taking over the world like the G's that they are, butting heads with those pesky French and Spanish. Nobody could stop these powerful Brits. Using their trading post empires and naval expertise, these guys are rolling in money. Not as much God, but for all the glory and gold, these Brits are taking over the world.
These absolute rulers just don't care about me and my family, obsessed with money and power. I don't have no say in the government. I can't even pick which religion I practice. Thomas Hobbes only gave the rulers more power. Louis the 17th was too young to be king, so his mother was the queen. Then, from there he took his spot on the throne. In France, the king had no regret for the Huguenots. All Louis XIV was worried about was the church and money. With the help of his advisor, they became a rich country. With the money that he financed the Palace of Versailles, the people didn't have any, so they were angry, but he didn't care. Henry VII beat Richard at Bosworth. Now he's the king and does what he pleases. But he died, so now his son's the king. Henry VIII wasn't so happy with Catherine, so he moved on to Anne. Then they had Elizabeth, but she wasn't the son he wanted. So, bye-bye, church. Now he's Protestant. Mary Jane, his lady, she gave birth to Edward. Soon after, Henry died, leaving Edward king, but so young and sick he wasn't up for the job. So the crown went to Bloody Mary, the first female ruler, but no one ever liked her, so it's Elizabeth's turn to rule. Beloved by the people, she was great queen, but never chose to marry. With no kids, she was the last Tudor. It all came to an end in 1603. Welcome to the Enlightenment. My name's John Locke. I was a vital part of all the revolutions, thanks to my belief of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Montesquieu came up with checks and balances, didn't want one part of the government with too much power. Voltaire, Rousseau, and Smith are just a few more. In the coffee houses is where we talked in private.